Hello there, App Spy viewers. My name's Peter, and I've got a hands-on preview for you. This time, it's with Swing Racers. Swing Racers is from More Pork Games, and as you can see, it is heavily inspired by classic top-down arcadey races of Micro Machines. There we are, Micro Machines. I came out and I said it. Micro Machines, that is what this game reminds me of. Circuit Breakers is another one that it is also sort of a little bit like. So yeah, Micro Machines basically is the inspiration here, but the controls are different to your average kind of take on Micro Machines. So we just completed that race there. We won the race, we beat it in 75 seconds. We didn't collect 3 stars and we didn't destroy an enemy, so we didn't get all of those goals. So I'm going to move to the next one, Weeds for Speed. Race and turbo mode? No, it's alright, thank you very much. But yeah, the controls are not your left, right, and hold, accelerate, and brake, and do all that good stuff. It's a pull system, so you can see that I've got a pulley here at the top. I'm sort of tapping where that little circle is, and I'm being dragged along, being sort of pulled along by it, and driving to the front of the pack there. Well, that little pink car's giving me right jip. The further away I pull the... Oh no! The further away I pull the string, the faster I go, but obviously the harder it is to control. There's also these different power-ups that lit around. Let's get this bouncer. Go, 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 go. So that pushes enemies away from me like that one. There's a fire one, there's a speed up, there's like a lightning blast kind of a thing as well. But yeah, so you can see how it is slightly different in terms of how you actually drive around. It's a little bit like that MotorStorm game that came out on Vita, actually, one of the controls in that. So there we are, that's kind of how it plays, and it is definitely cribbing on the Micro Machines thing. All of the spaces that I've driven on so far have been snooker tables, they have been your back garden, they have been the kitchen area. They are, classic Micro Machines Codemasters era sort of racing environments, and that's no bad thing at all, because I miss Micro Machines, I miss it dearly. Is this up to the same sort of a level? Yeah, I think it's getting there, definitely. As I say, this is a preview build, so the game's not out just yet, so things are subject to change. The controls feel a little bit woolly here and there. Sometimes I feel like I'm not in 100% control, but generally, sort of by and large, I feel like I'm doing all right here, and it certainly moves along a fair old pace, and the environment's quite interesting as well. There's also a fair bit of customization here as well, so let's go ahead and hit this button here on the right hand side. We can customize our thing. We can choose between one of these sort of these kinds of Formula 1-esque racing machines, or we can go with this one. I'm going to change it out to that one, and we can choose our bands, so we can have a sort of spring one or more of an elastic thing, and that will change our handling and our top speed as well, depending on which of those we pick, and we can change different colours as well. Let's go with a nice pink one. That pink one seems to do okay. And we can go into this. We were playing on easy tracks earlier. Let's do one of the medium tracks. Q Fast, Q Furious. So again, you can see that there's references to other kinds of racing culture in here as well. The game is supposedly meant to be out in, it's being submitted to Apple, I think, in the next couple of weeks, so expect to see this in a month or so, depending on how quickly Apple pushes them through. But, the game works. The game looks great. It looks good. I think it has certainly got that Micro Machines V3 look going for it, and that's one of my favourite iterations of that genre. So, here we go. Oh, got stuck there. The tracks are good. The handling feels pretty solid as well, and there seems like there's a bunch of content in there too. Then you get these little auto moments where you do where the game kind of takes over the driving for you and does a bit of a fun fancy pants stunt, which are quite nice. They add the racing an air of dynamism. Watch out for the pocket. Oh, it's neat. I'm finding it pretty fun, and certainly some rose-tinted spectacles are helping me enjoy this too. What was a cigarette? Filthy pub. Can't smoke indoors. So yes, there we are. This one is Swing Racers, and it's out relatively soon. Keep an eye out for it when it does hit the App Store. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.